Sound check, uno, dos, tres. Sounds good. Okie dokie. Hola, buenas tardes. Welcome back to Lanzarote. Welcome back to the Mound. Welcome back to some sunshine. Welcome back to some lovely warm temperatures. It's really warm today, guys. Sun's shining, it's warm. Bad news is they've just swung round onto runway 21. So we've got the wind's chopping and changing. It's pretty much straight across. It's directly opposite what we had the other day. It's coming from the left to right as we're looking at it now. So yeah, it's been a mix today. We had runway 03s, we've had runway 21s. They've been chopping and changing. At the moment it's 21. Fingers crossed they might switch back. We've got some nice planes for you. We have a Discover Airlines already in, and we've had two very nice helicopters come in about half an hour ago. We are not sure if they're still in or if they've gone. There was a Super Puma and a Huey. I would imagine there was both Spanish Air Force. Fingers crossed they're still in and we'll get them. But we can't see them from this location. If they are in, they'll be on the military ramp. Right, Chris 14 RAF is first in the chat, and yeah, saying we're going to Wembley. Hey, that's referring to Leeds United, who quite literally scraped through, didn't they? Let's be honest.
I think they crawled through.
Crawled through, yeah, crawled through backwards. Well, anyway, they're going. That's the main thing. Hello, everybody. Hello, Tom. Your main cameraman's here behind the camera, burnt to a cinder. Paul Bentley. Hello, Paul. Our supermodel in the Netherlands, Marjolein, hello to you. Over there in Utrecht, I think she is. Is that right? How you doing? Melody Selensky, hello. Carly, 81, hello, Carly. In Amalia, how you doing? Daniel Slack, hello, Daniel. Albert Woodhouse, who's not on holiday in Crete. Hey, hello, Albert, how you doing? Albert's been to the Manchester viewing park today and seen a few virgins off to Orlando and Atlanta. Hope you had a lovely time. Oh, and he's got a BA model and an Air Canada model as well. Nice one, Albert. Enjoy. Fly them round the house. Make loads of aeroplane noises. Wind your mum up a bit. Jane Chu. Hello, Jane. She'll regret taking you. Gemma Proctor, how are you doing, Gemma? Alan Hargreaves, hello. Mr. Airliners, Matt Smith, hello, Matt. How are you doing? Robbo Free, hello, Robbo. Matt, I was going to ask you. You recommended a restaurant down in Puerto del Carmen the other day, and we think we're going out this evening, and I've forgotten what it was. Would you remind me? Super mod Yvonne's there. Hello, Yvonne, how you doing?
There's the windsock. You can see it's quite a strong crosswind.
Yeah, the wind, it's all this holiday, the wind's been in our faces. Right now, it's right behind us. It's actually quite a nice bit of refreshing breeze. It's not coming off the sea, so it's making it feels a lot warmer. Temperatures have been up in the mid-20s today, guys. It's been really nice. Where did I get to? Andrew Foster, hello to you. Robbo Free, hello Robbo. Susan Bowskill, how are you doing? Isaac B, hello Isaac. Who's coming to Lanzarote in December. We've got Canary Fly on the roll, so another 2-1 departure. This is an ATR 72. Neil Rhodes, hello. John Kenneth Williams, how are you doing? Jackie Hewitt, hello to you. Martin 1001, how are you doing? Stuart Hitch, hello. Thirsty One, hello to you. Plain and Simple, good afternoon. Carol Smith's there, hello Carol. Paul Taylor, how are you doing? Very nice, I love that colour scheme. Paul Taylor, hello. Anthony Peel, how you doing? Alan Simpson, hello Alan. Alan says 11 weeks tomorrow I'll be landing here as well. Thanks Alan. Jacqueline, good afternoon to you. Deborah Mees there, hello Deborah, how are you? Carol Smith, how are you doing? No idea why, but I keep getting adverts in my chat. I don't know about you guys, are you having the same problem? I've had 3 adverts already. Drift Sky Productions in Silsden, hello. There's sunny Silsden. We've got an arrival as well, Tom, on the swinging in between. Oh, he's on it. There'll be a little dogleg coming up here. That is not lined up with the runway. There'll be a dogleg to the to our left and then back onto finals. Albert says he already winds his mum and dad up every day with the plane noises. Fabulous. Delta Whiskey Aviation, hello to you. Ian Livesey, how are you doing? LWA 2026, hello. John Gale, hello John, and John Hume, hello John. Right, if I've missed you out, give us a shout. Sam's Planes and Trains, our super mod. Hello Sam, how you doing? Right, loading up flight radar. This is Ryanair from London Stansted on short finals. Maltese registered Max.
See how this handles the crosswind?
Yeah, it's a stiff crosswind. We've had a few go-rounds today, guys, as well. Wobbly. Bosh. Apologies for the heat haze. We've got more heat haze than normal today. It's like I say, it's been a hotter day. This one's definitely going long. Look at this, Sam's Planes and Trains, been in the membership right from the off, 34 months in the membership, absolutely fantastic. Thank you Sam, our wonderful super mod, who sort of retired at one stage from modding and then came back to mod for us, which we really appreciate. Reese Keenan, hello Reese. Nine Hotel Victor Victor Echo, the reg on that one. So yeah, big thank you to our moderators for being there, appreciated guys. Oh, me and Jodie put a few pictures of the holidays into the WhatsApp group as well today. Sorry guys, hope we've not made you feel a bit too jealous. Quite nice around that pool today, Tom, wasn't it?
Wasn't too bad. Jet 2 on the roll.
Yeah, 737-800 just about to rotate. This one's going out. If it was on flight radar, I'd tell you where it was going. It's not pinging. Nice. Still not pinging on flight radar, so I've no idea where that was going. Going back to the UK somewhere.
Jet 2 was out to Nottingham, it's just started pinging.
Deborah Me saying how was the Chinese last night. Deborah, it was very nice indeed. I really enjoyed it. Carly says we're missing what could be the British summer. It's been gorgeous in Sheffield today. That's bizarre, isn't it? You get a storm Dave followed by some nice weather. Oh yeah, Discover on the pushback. Yeah, the Discover Airlines, when it came in, that guys did a go around. That was one of the go arounds today. I presume it's because of the crosswind. That actually arrived on runway 03. Robert Hilton, hello Robert. Robbo has been in the membership for 11 months. Robbo, thanks buddy. Really appreciated, thank you. Serenity Restaurant, but pricey. The food is spot on. Spanish cuisine is decent, says Matt Smith. Matt, thank you. Can you remember that, Tom? Serenity?
Try.
It says it's pricey. We'll have to check before we go in. Yeah, I'm a tight Yorkshireman, remember, Matt? Pockets aren't very deep. Andy Hurst, hello to you. Yeah, Andy says heading to Nottingham as well. Well done, Tom. Yeah, Sam, appreciated, buddy. Walter Lewis, how are you doing? Yeah, another Jet 2 lining up down the far end. So they're sticking with runway 21 at the moment. The wind, looking at the sock, is pretty much straight across, just slightly fancying 21. Fancying, favouring. Right, this one is pinging. And it's going out to London Stansted. The other Jet 2 that just took off is literally coming back over the top of the field at the moment, climbing away. So yeah, really do hope we get to see these military helicopters. We saw them come in, we're not sure if they're still here or not. Let's keep us fingers crossed. It's a Super Puma and a Huey. We've also had a couple of Cassas in today as well, guys. We had a Casa 235, one of the old little ones, and a Casa 295. Both been in earlier on. Tannehill, how are you doing, Graham? Blimey, Sam says it's going to be 20 degrees back at home when we get home, Tom. On Wednesday. It's about the same as it will be here. Well, let's hope it stays warm. Might be able to carry on wearing the shorts back at home, Tom, then. Yes, please. Angela Mitchell, hello Angela. Saudi Andy and Jan, how are you both doing? Chris says going to Wembley for the semi-final. Let's hope they get to the final as well. It'll be a tough one against Chelsea. Bob in Addingham, hello Bob. And Paul Holtz, hello Paul. Life should be more fair. How are you doing? Right, Discover Airlines, where's it gone? Is it just about to taxi out?
Just started its taxi.
A lot more heat haze today than normal, guys, I must admit. Not been too bad with the heat haze until today. It's very, very shimmery, very jellified. Robbo says it's currently 14 degrees in Derby. It's been 20, it got to 25 at one stage here today, guys. It's been really nice. Not sure what it is at the moment on the, it's probably about 23, 24. Sam's just asking me to look on WhatsApp. Yeah, go, Sam, no problem, go for it. So, still sticking with runway 2 wind, looking at the socket, still straight across. Jet 2 that just took off is now coming back over the field. We do have another Binter E2 due this evening, guys. It should come in on our stream if we're lucky.
What else have we got later on? I think we've got a Transavia later on and an Air Europa.
Yep. But yeah, it's not mega busy, I must admit. Mondays tend to be not as busy as some of the other days.
I think Tuesday's supposed to be quite good.
Yeah, tomorrow's looking quite good. Here comes Discover Airlines, Airbus A320. Well, this is not pinging on my flight radar either. Very nice. That's a nice tail, I like that one. Brigade, hello Brigade. Brigade's enjoying the sunshine on a bank holiday. Sam, of all the good work you do for us, of course you can put a placeholder in our Facebook group. Go for it. Not a problem. Lindy Lou, how are you doing? Oh, that's just reminded me as well, we've had our first bizjet today, guys. The first bizjet of the entire vacation was a little Learjet, came in early on. I'm not sure if it's still in or not. We can hear a prop. Is it a Binter? I think it's a Binter taxiing out.
Got two ATRs on the taxi. Both Binters.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Double Binter action. Where did I get to? Lindy Lou, how are you doing? Pedro 407. Hello Pedro. Pedro's having spent 4 months in the membership as well. Many thanks, buddy. Nothing showing on flight. I think my flight radar's packed in, Tom. There's nothing showing. The last one wasn't showing, that one wasn't showing, the one down the far end, lining up's not showing. rid of the filters. Ah, pinging now. Right, that one was going out to Tenerife North. The next one is going out to Gran Canaria. The Discover Airlines that just took off, going out to Frankfurt. Yeah, going back to Pedro, spending 4 months in our memberships. Thank you, Pedro. And Pedro says he's going to be here with Amy in January. I'll enjoy. Gary Brown, hello Gary, how you doing? Well, we owe Gary a thank you as well. He took a very nice picture of, or a video of the A340 landing at Teesside, and he's let us put it on our YouTube page as well. So Tom's made a little short of that one, guys. I think you've got it set to come on tonight, haven't you?
Yeah, about 7 o'clock.
About 7 o'clock. Check that one out, Gary. It's a fantastic. Really donked it down, didn't they? But yeah, thanks for letting us share that one. Very kind indeed, buddy. So any likes on that one? It's a like for Gary. We've stuck his name in the description as well. But yeah, thank you, Gary.
There goes Discover, that's just taken off. Going out to Frankfurt.
Yeah, I like that. I like that colour scheme. Jeremy Grant, how are you doing? Brody, good afternoon. JPK63, hello. Slinky Slink, hello. Lee W, hello. David says, do Binter fly across to Fuerteventura? Do you know, I don't think they do. I think if you want to get to Fuerteventura, I think you're on the ferry. Mark Spark, hello Mark. Reading a couple of messages in the chat saying might be a few issues. Anybody else had any issues there? Things are looking normal at our end, guys. The picture and sound is great, says Marjolein. It might be at your end then, guys, if you had any few issues. I hope.
Rush of departures has left the airport quite empty. Just this Ryanair in.
Yeah, and hopefully them helicopters. Carol Ann, hello Carol. Yeah, just got to take into account sometimes, guys, the internet's not quite as good as you get back at home. It does drop out every now and then, and you might get a glitch. Christopher Collinson, hello Chris. Yeah, if you do get any ads popping on, guys, just have a quick reboot and then it brings you back up to speed and then you're not behind in the chat. Excuse me. The random passenger, how are you doing? Yeah, there goes the ops car. You know it's quiet when he's out. Doesn't look like the AA van, doesn't it? Right, John Hume gifting a Blue Sky membership. John, many thanks, buddy. That's gone to Chris 14RAF, who is in the chat. Who was first in the chat, I think, today. So congrats, Chris. And many thanks, John. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, cheers, John.
As membership levels are creeping up, guys, if we can get a little bit higher, we might even get a new emoji. Yeah, you can see another great big cruise ship in the background, just to the left of the big skyscraper. It's towering above everything. I'm not sure which ship that is. There's been quite a few in, actually, over the last few days, hasn't there? Seems to have been quite a few German ships in as well. Yeah, looking on flight radar, guys, it looks like this might be a fairly quiet, it might be the quietest stream we've done. It's not looking that busy at all this evening. Chris says, can we see a 28737 going into Fuerteventura? No. I'm looking. We're both looking. Everybody not familiar with Lanzarote, the Fuerteventura arrivals do go down the just down over the sea, just off the coast. D Darkings, how are you doing? Jordan Edge, hello Jordan, thank you. We'll have a little pan around while there's nothing happening. Show you the surroundings. Not much cloud about today. There's a bit of cloud sort of hogging the volcanoes on the other side of the island, or in the centre of the island. Angela says it's the Sky Princess is the ship, and it leaves at 5 o'clock and it's going out to Lisbon up in Portugal. It's about 40 minutes, so we might see that setting off then. Matt Smith says we've got a canary fly coming in about 5 minutes in from Gran Canaria.
Can you see any propellers, guys?
Can't see anything.
Air Force Base just behind that fence. That's if they're still in.
The helicopters?
Yeah.
Yeah, fingers crossed they're still in. I'm not sure. They didn't show up on flight radar when they came in, neither of them. Yvonne says her son and family are flying home from here at Lanzarote tomorrow evening on EasyJet. What time are they taking off, Yvonne? Philip Wood, good afternoon, Phil. Philip's heading off to work at 5 o'clock in the evening. Len Pantling, hello Len. And Jonathan Wilkinson, hello Jonathan. Ooh, Ooh, Graham says there's 2 ships in port actually. And Philip Hoyton. Hello, Philip. You can tell it's fairly quiet as well. All the locals are not here. Pretty much, apart from one other guy, we've got the whole mound to ourselves. For anybody thinking of coming spotting here, there's quite a lot of little mounds that's been built by the spotters over the years. If you just pan to the right, or well, left or right, Tom, there's you see all the little mounds, and if you stand on top of them, if you're into photography, if you stand on top of them, you clear the fence, so you don't get the fence in shot. You've got to be rather careful though. Guy down there doing a bit of spotting. Oh, there's a spotter here as well.
Don't start dancing again.
There'll be no dancing today. Yeah, but they're really good for just getting you above the fence line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's at least 9 of them little mounds to get on, so plenty of room. Amy Leons, hello Amy. Alison Taylor, hello Alison. Peter Kingston's there, hello Peter, how are you doing? Oh, there's a green condor just out of Fuerteventura. It's heading straight towards us over the top. We'll have to see if we can. We might be able to see that once it goes past Tom. I'll keep my eyes open. The canary fly that Matt mentioned a few minutes ago is on mid-range finals. It's just a couple. Ooh, it's between them volcanoes somewhere. It's in the heat haze. There's a binter swinging in as well at the top of the island, so we've got 2 ATRs coming in the next few minutes. Saudi Indian Jan says, hope you did a risk assessment. For the working at heights. Don't have them rules down here. That's just back in the silly UK. I'm sure they probably do. Power Planes UK, hello. Jonathan Haynes, hello Jonathan.
There it is, just coming over the top of the volcano.
Hey. I was going to ask Peter Kingston as well, because his son is a pilot for Jet 2, if he had any interest in flights the other day during Storm Dave. Did he get through that one okay, Peter? Any stories to tell? Now Yvonne says tomorrow night they're flying out at 6:45. That's... we might just be able to finish on that then if we're lucky. Malky, hello. Like I said earlier, guys, just have to deal with the heat haze. It seems a lot worse. I don't know why. It's not that much warmer today, but a couple of degrees seems to have made it a lot more hazier. Chris 14 REF gifting a Blue Sky membership. Many thanks, Chris. That's gone to Ian G. Congrats to you. Chris, thanks, buddy.
Right, it's gone past the taxiway, which is good for us.
It's excellent for us. It means we get a nice close-up and a chance for a wave. Sandy B, hello. Car spotter in Sweden, hello to you. Says that was a floaty one. Did you notice it? You've got the zoom, Tom.
It seemed to land one wheel at a time.
It's still quite a stiff. The wind's straight across the runway, guys, and the sock's horizontal, so it's rather breezy. It's not easy for these pilots today. We've had a few go-arounds. Zishan, who's now in Geneva. Hello, Zishan. And Michael Thomas in Minnesota, a big hello to you. Matt Smith says hardly a breeze back at home. Oh yeah, we've got all the wind now, Matt. It's all come down here. Been to ATR on finals as well. Dot and Paul, hello. Has that one missed the turn as well? It has. Bonus. Ah, Peter says his son Earl's still on holiday, so he's missed that storm. I bet he's quite glad about that, actually, Peter. Zishan's had a nice experience with EasyJet getting to Geneva. That's good to hear. Yeah, Matt says our breeze is warm. It's red hot today, Matt. Well, we get green ATRs back at home, Tom, and green ATRs on holiday.
With the Aer Linguses.
Craig Hume, hello Craig. I take it the storm Dave and the wind has died down back at home now then, guys. That's disappeared, has it? Did see a few pictures on Facebook as well, back up in northern England where we live. A few great big full-size trees blown over. You know what we missed, Tom, while we was watching them? What? The green condor going over the top. Never saw it.
Never heard it.
Europa from Bilbao is just over the northern part of the island. That's going to be with us in a few minutes' time. And, yes, you're right, Tom, and right behind, 5 minutes behind the Air Europa is a Transavia coming in from Eindhoven. So a couple of nice inbounds coming up. Bobby or Dwayne Curley, hello, how are you doing? Stuart Hitch, hello Stuart. Chavs UK, hello. Robo says there's a French Air Force A400 going north just south of Fuerteventura. Wonder where that's going. Julie Schofield, hello Julie, how are you doing? Stuart Hitch says the webcam, which is on the other side of the airfield. Yeah, from our location, you've got two. One's up on the hill, just to the right of the other end of the runway, and I think wing cam's right down in the bottom near Player Honda somewhere. Yeah, wing cam's down there in the bottom corner somewhere, looking diagonally across, and the other guy that's been doing it for many years is up in them houses somewhere. Up near this line, like a line of trees, it's somewhere up there. Oh dear, Lee W's lost his fence to Storm Dave. Ah, Stuart, sorry, I've said hello to you before. I do that a few times, Stuart, and there's a lot of names to sort of remember, and you sometimes think, oh, have I said hello to him already, and you can't remember. It's getting old. Cracking up. I'll do my best. Adrian Burrows in Skipton, how are you doing? Sunny in Skipton, says Adrian. Robo says runway change for the Air Europa. Let's have a look on flight radar. Maybe not. Maybe just coming in over Costa Teguise. They sometimes do that rather than coming down the middle of the island. Yeah, down to 2,800 feet. I think it's just coming in over Costa Teguise. It'll be probably a tight turn onto finals. Still coming for 2-1, I think. just leave the camera zoomed out a little bit until the Air Europa pump comes into sight. Can't see it yet. Chris says, what is the area in front of us used for? If you mean, let's just pan the camera around a little bit. If you mean this great big lump of, it's not tarmac, is it? Concrete. It's like a waiting area, or if a plane's taxiing out and another plane needs to jump in front of it, then they'll throw one into here and let the other plane pass. It's like a passing point as well. Or a holding area. It probably will have a name, won't it? Is it holding area?
I wonder if they sometimes use it as an engine test bay as well, because they've got a blast fence.
That's true. 107 Aviation, hello to you. Yeah, we've had a couple of aircraft go into this area, haven't we, Tom, while I've been here? And it's not often they do go in there, but it gives us quite a nice view when they do. Yep, here comes the Air Europa, just swinging in. Fairly tight turn onto finals. So this is in from Bilbao in northern Spain. Yeah, strong crosswind. The wind is straight across the runway. Wind's coming from the northwest. Pretty much straight across from our left to right. Let's see how this one handles the wind. Local pilots are pretty good at this. Oh, well, maybe they're not. Go around. Gear up.
Toga.
Echo Charlie Lima X-Ray Victor, the aircraft, 737-800. And that will go around for another go.
Just caught a bit of wind just before I was about to touch down.
I think that's either the third or the fourth go around today. Terry, hello Terry. Yeah, ground effect go around, says Matt. You're still following it, Tom? I can barely see that with the naked eye.
It's going to be quite a delay on the Air Europa. I think it was an hour late anyway.
Yep, I'll keep my eye on flight radar and see what it does. So we should have a Transavia next. It's just making its way steadily. In fact, it's over that volcano, Tom. Can you see it? It's just coming in, sneaking in through the haze. So same track as the Air Europa guys. This one is Transavia from Eindhoven. Again, it's a 737-800. Papa Hotel, Hotel Sierra Mike is the aircraft. Let's see if this one does any better. Problem here on our mic is the wind is really blowing. This one's down and on the brakes. Definitely going long. Yeah, still on the brakes there, right up to the end. Use the whole runway. Carl Denton, hello Carl. What a beautiful aircraft this is. Follow me vehicle is already out right down the other end of the taxiway waiting for him. Europa just downwind over the sea at the moment. We've also got a Binter coming in from Tenerife North, that's about 10 minutes out. And we've got an Aer Lingus as well, 15 minutes out just north of the field, an Airbus A320. We had the Aer Lingus Retro in this morning, about just about lunchtime. I did manage to catch a nice little shot on my phone on that one from the beach. Carol Stone, hello Carol. Julie says that we're going to watch to Wembley to watch the footy. I very much doubt it.
No, you don't like going to football games, do you?
No. Much prefer to watch it on the telly.
Because it's boring.
Yeah. Wendy Perkis, hello Wendy.
His mindset is, Why would I spend all that money just to see them lose?
That's true. I can't see them beating Chelsea. But you never know, you never know. Yeah, it's got me summed up, hasn't it? Thanks, pal.
Well, it's true.
So with the Air Europa go around and the other aircraft approaching from the north and the northwest, we're going to have a little flurry of arrivals now. Yeah, I'm with Julie on that one. Stay at home and watch it, it's cheaper. You see, it's not just me, Tom.
Well, 50,000 people don't think that.
Well spotted. A couple of little, tiny little boats, little yachts. Are they yachts or windsurfers? Can't see from this distance.
Windsurfers, I think.
There's plenty of wind for them guys today. Farjon, good afternoon. Jeremy Grant is also a Leeds fan. Right, Air Europa seems to be doing a bit of a loop over the sea at the moment, according to flight radar. Probably having a little time out to assess what they want to do. Not sure why they've parked the Transavia on remote parking. There's lots of stands available. Stuart Hitch says there is a Nordic TUI on its way in about half an hour, coming from Larnaca. I wonder if that's a positioning flight for the new summer schedule. Keith Sewell, however you pronounce that, I'm not sure. Hello Keith, how are you doing? Keith says they might have just changed runway. Look, the windsock's not changed. It may be that the Air Europa requests runway 03 if they didn't like it on 21. The wind, looking at the windsock, is slap bang straight across at the moment. Dominic Simcoe, hello Dominic, how are you doing? Malcolm Clark, hello Malcolm. Malcolm, I never saw your message yesterday, I do apologise. How are you doing, Malcolm? Bush. Hello Colin, how are you doing? Malcolm says we won one and drew one. Is that against Chelsea, Tom? Won one, drawn one? Alright, I get what he's on about now. Yes, we're due a loss then, aren't we, Malcolm? Lord of averages. I'm full of optimism, aren't I? Robbo's put the wind in the chat. Look, wind is 280 at 13, varying from 240 degrees to 320 degrees. So yeah, it's swinging about a bit. Amy says, Pedro and I are off to Lanzarote for your birthday in January. Fantastic, have a lovely time. Yeah, Terry says it's going to be 20 degrees when we get back. Flying back into Leeds, Terry. I think we fly back in, I think it's late afternoon. So the Air Europa, it does look like it might be swinging back around for an arrival onto 03. Inbound Aer Lingus is just over the top end of the island at the moment, down to 5,900 feet. Tom's enjoying the quiet spell. He's having a sit down.
Yeah, it's easy for me today.
A few of you guys are sort of thinking we might be going back to 03s then. 03s is better for departures for us. Craig, Tom, hello, how are you doing? Yeah, we've got a binter on the power back. Lee says, I hope we don't have the problems getting home like we did last year. Yeah, that's true. Fingers crossed. Matt Smith says the wind app is now just fancying 03. Yeah, I'm looking at the windsock down at the side of the runway. It's pretty much straight across. Must be very marginal. Quite an unusual direction actually the wind's coming from. Straight sort of over the island, across the airport and then out to sea. Normally comes down from the north 90% of the time, does the wind, or slightly in off the sea. So is this going to be a 03 departure or a 21 departure? Well, there's his answer, it's a 03 departure, that's good for us. Binter to Gran Canaria. And a chance for a wave. that's been to build to be able to get out before the next arrival. Europa is about 4 miles out. I am waving. Fantastico! We love the Binter pilots. Oh, he's showing us his rear end. Bottoms up. I think he's pulling a moonie at us, Tom. Harold Sorenson, hello. You guys saw a flash of the lights as well. Yeah, I wonder if it was the same guys that to give us the big wave the other day. Yeah, well, we love the Binter crew. Watch this landing. Right, hey Europa, this is the go around. Will it get in this time? Floaty, floaty, put it down. Ray Petiti, hello Ray. Sun's in my eyes. It's Ray Petite. Hello, hello Ray. Grandma is waving from the corner. We'll have a look in a minute. Hello, Mother. Nathan Eccles, a very good afternoon. That's Binter to Gran Canaria. Oh, the big ship out to the port of ARRECIFE is just pulling away as well. $300 likes for the stream today. Thanks, guys. Alison Cooper, how are you doing? Got another inbound as well. We'll just have a quick peek at the ship in a minute before we go to the next inbound. It's absolutely colossal. Yeah, look at the size of this. Monstrous. It's bigger than the city. Bernd J. Hello, Bernd. Now, your grandma's down on that corner somewhere, Tom. That's probably Grandad in the white top. Yoo-hoo! Hello down there. Yeah, Tom's grandma and granddad are here with us as well. This is Binta from Tenerife North. Hey, another fairly floaty landing. Echo Charlie Oscar Alpha November, that one's been in and out, in and out, in and out all the time we've been here. Linda Smith, hello Linda, asking how was the Chinese last night. It was very, very nice indeed, very good. Probably the best meal so far, actually. Aer Lingus just establishing it on the long finals. Coming in from Cork. And we have noticed around the Peloton there's loads of Irish people. It seems really popular with the Irish people down here in Lanzarote. Unless it's just the hotel. Marvin up in Glasgow. Hello, how are you doing? Andy Watkin. Hello, Andy. Trying to put two and two together. One of the local spotters has just turned up, and he tends to he's been coming here for decades, and he tends to turn up when something good's happening. And I'm just wondering now why he's turned up. I wonder if something good's coming. I wonder if he's got some info on the helicopters. Adrian Burrows says there was 37 go-arounds at Dublin. Wow. That's a lot of go-arounds. Right, this is Aer Lingus and A320 from Cork. Is it me or does this seem to be coming in fairly fast? Down with a little wobble. Mr. Bear, good evening to you. 8 Beale, hello. Twister down the beach, see it? Michael says that's a big boat. It's absolutely huge. I think somebody in the chat earlier said it was going to Lisbon in Portugal, the big ship. Robert Hilton, welcome back from his run. Mr. Bear's in Blackpool, where it's currently 14 degrees and sunny. That's not bad for Blackpool at this time of year. Yeah, temperature's been 24, 25 here today. It's been lovely. Brigade says huge amount of Irish visitors, as the euro is cheaper for them to spend than back in Ireland, and many of them get interviewed by Mr. Travelon. I did watch a little bit of Mr. Travelon, one of his YouTube videos, and it was getting a bit angry about there's a lot of people have been buying these little red love heart locks and locking them up against everything. Now he classes it as littering, and he's been going around taking them all off. And I've noticed outside the hotel as well, there's the little lookout tower that have all been removed off there. I wonder if that was him that took them off there. Yeah, I'm 50-50 myself of them. I'm not really sure whether it's a good idea or not. I get where he's coming from. David Hill, hello David. Mr. Bear says it was the Princess ship, Sky Princess. It's just departed the port of Arrecife going to Lisbon. Where's the Aer Lingus going? Julie Schofield, off plane spotting at Manchester on Saturday for your anniversary. Fabulous. Michael, not me. Mick Dad, how are you doing? Yeah, Robert Hilton spotted them padlocks on the pathways by the Gaviotus. I'm not sure if they're still. I'll have a look at that actually. I'll see if they've been removed or not. I know exactly where you mean. Yep, doing very well, thank you, Mick Dad. Enjoying the sunshine. Tom's enjoying this break in traffic. He gets to have a sit down again. Jamie P, hello Jamie. Linda 1960, how are you doing, Linda? Yeah, that big ship's just made a turn to the north, heading off up towards Lisbon. from Craig Photo Art. Hello. Yeah, guys, for those that have just tuned in, we did have two very nice helicopters come in this afternoon. A Super Puma and a Huey. But I would imagine there was both Spanish Air Force. And came in about an hour, maybe-ish, before we started this stream. We're not sure if they're still here or not. They might, with a bit of luck, they might come back out. With no luck at all, they've already gone. We can't actually quite see the military ramp from this location, so we can't tell if they're still in or not. Yeah. The daily headbutt of the camera, by the way, guys. Aviation Lover 38585, good afternoon, says, is it warm in Lanzarote? It's been 24-25 degrees today. It's at the moment, I just said it's around about the 23 mark. It's very nice. You can probably tell on the mic it's very windy though. Matt's saying the Binta E2 is slightly behind schedule. It's only just touched down at Tenerife North. Pure Killer, hello, how are you doing? Oh, laggy band around that. To hear a little bit of flapping around our mic. We've got a little bit of a loose plastic. I'm going to get an elastic band and put it around. Binta from Gran Canaria. Canary Fly is pinging and about to taxi out.
Hopefully for a 03 departure.
Well, at the moment it's heading down the other end of the taxiway. It might be going off on 2-1.
Does look to be going for runway 21.
Karen Hill, hello Karen. Yeah, they've been chopping and changing all day with the runways. Carol McGinty, hello Carol. Ollie the Wally, how are you doing? Sean Mack, hello Sean. And Michael says we're closing in on 400 likes. Thank you guys. While we've got a second, let me just swing the camera around to me, Tom. This is going to be a midstream bodge. Sorry guys. You're going to hear a lot of crackling, but that should stop the rattling. There we go. Linda says it's got up to a crazy 16 degrees in York. Dave White, hello Dave. Mick Dad, we're here until Wednesday. There we go, 400 likes for the stream today. Thank you guys, it does help the channel out. Cannot thank you enough, thank you. Oliver Wallace says, didn't know you had a dimple. Did I get that close? I do apologise. Mikey Holser, hello Mikey. Right, Canary flight on the roll going out to Tenerife North, a 2-1 departure. EC Lad, the registration, Lima Alpha Delta. Farang Travels, how are you doing? Natalie Basham, hello Natalie, here till Wednesday Natalie. Still just looking through Tom's camera now, there's still quite a lot of heat haze going on, isn't there? Very shimmery. Zoom out a little bit. James Smith, good evening James. Oh, good afternoon. Saying the temperature's picking up back at home as well, so it's might be nice when we get home, Tom. Hopefully. I'm very glad we're not landing in Storm Dave anyway. Peter Garthwaite, hello Peter, says how was the Chinese? It was very nice indeed. It was so nice, I went back and had seconds and thirds. Brigade says, have we thought of visiting Madeira? Brigade, we've been, but we did it. I think it was just before we started streaming. We took a few videos and a few photos there. Had a wander around. It's yeah, it's quite a decent airport. Some nice vantage points as well. We got a little bit unlucky, I think, Tom, when we went, didn't we? There was landing the other way. But yeah, I would definitely go back.
Yeah, we never saw them coming around the usual way.
Streaming wise, there's a lot of streamers already there. Actually, there's a couple of really quite well established streamers that stream from there as well. So I wouldn't like to step on their toes. Bob says, where did you go for the Chinese? It was the little Chinese restaurant inside the hotel, one of the specialty restaurants. It was nice. I think that's probably their best one. Ray's just back from a session at Gatwick and saw 5 go-arounds. And George Fitzgibbon. Hello, George. Adrian says up to 20 degrees on Wednesday when we get back home, but then the day after it's down to 13. Excuse me. So, another little lull. Nothing on the approach at the moment. Definitely been the quietest tonight so far. The quietest stream we've had yet. Michael Thomas says heading towards 500, not sure who's dancing today. Maybe it's Michael's turn. Sean Max says, did we get a local sim for the streamers over here? No, we're using a zone. And I think it probably might have worked out cheaper if I'd have gone searching for a SIM card somewhere over here, but actually getting them set up and running is not that easy apparently, so we're sticking with a zone. David Paul 51, hello David, says, are we streaming tomorrow? We are indeed, all being well.
It's looking a lot busier tomorrow.
Yeah, it does look busier tomorrow with some nice planes. So it's a shorter one tonight, guys, and a bit of a longer one tomorrow. We are planning on going out for tea tonight, actually. We're away from the hotel. We're planning on going down into Puerto del Carmen, aren't we, Tom?
Hopefully, that's the plan.
So yeah, maybe a taxi ride down and a long walk back. Yeah, the big ship is just disappearing off in the distance, look, heading north, slowly trekking away. We have a binter on the power back.
Yeah, definitely been the quietest stream we've done.
Yeah, by a mile. Looking on the arrivals as well, there's not much coming. There's an easy jet a few minutes out. Other than that, it's fairly quiet.
It's another 2-1 departure.
Boo! Will, good evening, how are you doing? David Illingworth, hello David. Tom, they're planning on kidnapping you and making you do a dance. Yeah, good luck. Jamie says he can spot the Aer Lingus on the ramp. Yes, it's facing away from us, facing towards that Transavia. Babylon 282, hello, how are you doing? Yeah, a bit different to Manchester and Leeds. It's a bit warmer. A bit warmer and a bit drier. Tom, there's ladybirds everywhere today. What's going on?
I know they keep landing on me.
Yeah. There's been a bit of an invasion of ladybirds today. I don't know where they've all come from. They're everywhere. Ladybirds, ladybugs. What do you call them, guys? I call them ladybirds. Nicky Nacky Noo, hello. Seems to be grabbing on, doesn't it? Right, here we go then. ATR on the roll. So this is Binter to Gran Canaria. Echo Charlie, Oscar Alpha November is the reg. Lanza lovely 123, hello buddy. Buenas tardes. That's what we like to see, turning the chat green. Well, no sign of them helicopters, Tom. I was hoping they was going to come back out. I'm not 100% sure if they're still here. You never know, they might have just done a low fly pass of the runway. Did manage to catch a little video on my phone of the Super Puma as it went past the pool. And the Huey sounded absolutely fantastic as it came past. Could tell it was a Huey from miles away. Next arrival is downwind at the moment, just to beam the field. Swinging around for a runway 03 arrival. Should be down in a couple of minutes' time. Will be an EasyJet from London Gatwick, an A320 Neo. Yeah, looking on the arrivals board, it's steady this evening, very steady. I think somebody said in the chat earlier there's a TUI positioning in from Larnaca. I think it's positioning in. Swedish registered TUI. That's in around about 6:30. Sierra Echo Romeo November Delta. Coming in from Larnaca. But yeah, looking on the arrivals board, it's pretty quiet this evening. Scrolling through tomorrow's arrivals as well, there's quite a few condors due tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get a few stripes. There's quite a few Germans tomorrow, Tom. Eurowings, 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 Condor, Condor. Yeah, Finnair, Smart Wings. Yeah, there's a few nice ones tomorrow, guys. John Beat. Hello John, how are you doing? We have a Ryanair on the pushback. Michael saying nearly a bird strike at Manchester today. You know, so we've seen a few near misses with the birds at Manchester. Robert says any correndons coming in tomorrow? Don't think so. John Beat's going to miss our streams. Well, the sooner we can get back down here, the better. As soon as we can save up enough, we'll get back down and do it again. Must confess, I quite like doing these streams myself. JS Clips, hello to you, how are you doing? Says, does anyone know when the smaller Casa is departing as the 2 helicopters. If they've not left, that is the big question. Have they gone? The Casa came in ages ago. I'm presuming that's left. Don't know about the helicopters, if I'm honest with you. I don't know if they're on the military ramp or not. We can't see that from this location. There's a big lump of earth in the way. The helicopters, you'll certainly hear them before you see them. Yeah, I can hear the Ryanair starting up. Definitely tell it's a Max. John Beat says, are we back at Manchester on Sunday? Of course, of course. Chris 14 RAF mentioning we have to be careful filming military aircraft. We've not had any issues. We've had military aircraft go out in the past. Yeah, the security guys have driven past and checked us out, and yeah, we've had no issues. The only time, it's going back quite a long time as well. The only time the security guy gave me a bit of a hard look is when I went a bit close to the fence to try and take a photograph before we started streaming, and he come flying over in his 4x4 and looked quite angry at me from the car, so I jumped back a mile and yeah, he drove away. But ever since then I've kept my distance from the fence line. Babylon says, have you ever done a live stream from Tenerife? I've never been to Tenerife, so no. Tom says, what plane was I trying to catch? So many years ago, Tom, I can't remember. And in fact, what does the sign say on the fence? There is a... Oh, it might be in Spanish, but let's see if we can zoom in while we're on the subject and while there's nothing happening. Can you read that? There you go, military zone, no trespassing. Oh, we can tell it's quiet when we're having to read the signs on the fences. Graham says the little Learjet left at 2:15 this afternoon. That's the only biz jet that we've seen while we've been here. Detectorist 66, hello, thank you. do have a plane on finals for 03. That will probably be the EasyJet, quite a few miles out. Hello Jonathan, how are you doing? I was been down the muddy path at Leeds, and I take it it's still muddy then. You've got wet feet. Right, so this is EasyJet from London Gatwick and A320neo. Taking it 3 hours 51 minutes to get down from Gatwick. Still a stiff crosswind coming from the northwest. Ryanair's taxiing out, coming for a 03 departure. Solid landing. Transavia is pinging. Right, next to go, Ryanair. This is a MAX, a Maltese registered MAX, 9 Hotel Victor Victor Echo, going out to Madrid in central Spain. I will give them a wave. I got one back. Babylon says, get yourselves to Tenerife and do a live. It's a busy airport. It's yeah, there's lots of busy airports about. The problem with the live streams, you've got to have a certain a good location to stream from, with good views of all angles. And I'm not sure about Tenerife. I know TTE, he goes down there quite a lot, doesn't he? I think he's found a little perch up behind the airfield where he can stream from, but it does look a bit distant. Right, here we go, Ryanair to Tenerife. To Tenerife, Ryanair to Madrid. Blame the sun. Rotate. Yeah, John's saying it sounds windy. Has it been warm? About 24, 25 today. Very nice. But yep, windy. Lanza, the Chinese, was very nice last night. Very nice indeed. Matt Smith says there's a good spot to the south of the airfield at Tenerife, but you need a car to get there. Paul Fletcher, hello Paul, back home on Wednesday, Paul. Michael says, where are we eating tonight? With the plan for tonight, Michael, we're going to get a taxi down into Puerto del Carmen, I think, and try a restaurant down there. Now, Mr. Smith's recommended one. Can you remember what it was called, Tom?
Nope, forgotten.
I've forgotten as well. Oh dear. Drexy, hello, how are you doing? Matt, you're going to have to remind us again. What was it? What was it called again? Douglas Butcher. Hello, Douglas. How are you doing? Keith's remembered. Serenity. That was the one. Serenity. Memory like a sieve. Michael says we're approaching 500 likes. 25 likes away. Thanks, guys. Don't forget the shorter stream this evening because we are going out for tea. I'll try and do a bit of a longer one tomorrow night. Right, Transavia just starting to taxi out. Well, that's taxied out and gone to the right. I wonder if that's going to be a 2-1 departure. Ollie Walsh, hola. Paul says try Universo, fantastic restaurant. I'll remember that one if I can. Sam's back in the housing capitals. Welcome back, Sam. Sorry, buddy. Super mod Sam. Sorry, Sam. probably wrapping up after the Transavia, guys. Like I say, we're going out for tea. We were planning on wrapping this one up at 6 o'clock, and it is 5 to, so it's probably going to work out quite well. So sadly, if the helicopters are in, they've not gone back out again. Does look like that Transavia's gone for a 2-1 departure. Got an arrival first. Ryanair from Liverpool. Hey, 737-800. Just under 4 hours to get down from Liverpool. The Transavia requesting runway 21 is going to have to wait because there's 2 arrivals coming. We've got Ryanair and we've got a Binter right behind the Ryanair as well. Dave Fonton 66, hello Dave. Matt, thank you. That was wobbling. Sam, am I right in saying you've got a premiere tonight at 9 o'clock? Is that Yeah, I won't have any internet while we're out tonight, Sam. If we're still away from the hotel, I won't be able to join if you have. Hey, 500 likes for the stream today. Thank you guys. Muchas gracias. Say 500 in Spanish. No. Flower, hello, how are you doing? Is it 500? Next arrival's just creeping in behind us. Yeah, there we go. Sam's Planes and Trains got a premiere tonight at 9 PM. Guys, tune in, drop him a like, show him some love. 9 PM. I think there's probably a link to that on our Facebook page as well. Fall halt, thank you. Right, this one is Binter from Gran Canaria. Echo Charlie November Sierra Golf's the aircraft. Just a half-an-hour flight from Gran Canaria. There we go, Sam's put a link to his premiere in the chat as well. Do check that one out tonight, guys, 9 o'clock. Yeah, Jamie says, I do like the green Binters. Yeah, so do we. Saudi Andy and Jan says we'll see you tomorrow for the it will be the last stream tomorrow night as well, guys, I'm afraid. Coming to the end a bit quickly, Tom, isn't it? Unfortunately. So Transavia lining up. Hey, Europa just about to taxi out as well, so we'll hang around to catch that one. This aircraft is going out to Eindhoven. 737-800. Now the Air Europa has pushed to face south, so that's hopefully a 03 departure. So the Air Europa that's just about to taxi out is Echo Charlie Lima X-Ray Victor 737-800. It's just starting to taxi out. It's going out to Bilbao in northern Spain. Does look like a 03 departure for this one, fingers crossed. So, finishing after this aircraft, guys. We'll get the Air Europa and then we're wrapping this one up for tonight. So moderators, thank you for being there again. Appreciated, as always. Don't forget to check out our Supermod's little premiere tonight at 9 PM. Do make sure you drop him a like. I think he broke his likes record about a week or so back. So let's see if we can beat it again. Hey, so taxiing out for a 03 departure. So a nice way to finish. Quite a few people saying thanks for the streams. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, the Transavia that just departed, just climbing away, going back over the field to the north. Had a few gifted memberships tonight, thanks guys, and a few memberships renewed as well, much appreciated. Very kind, muchas gracias. We passed the 500 likes barrier as well, so a whopping big thank you for that. So we'll be back on again tomorrow afternoon. And we'll watch this one take off and then wrap up. Right guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you tomorrow on our last stream in Lanzarote. Until then, take care guys, enjoy this one. See you tomorrow. Bye everyone. Quick shout to Robert Wood actually, who's been in the membership 25 months. Robert, thank you buddy, really kind, appreciated. Take care guys.